I was working for the Bureau of Reclamation, and
I saw Daddy there at Grandpa there at the Howard's drugstore. And you know how my mother, I knew when she was going to get sick. I knew it. I knew it forever because she started getting depressed. And whenever she was depressed and in bed, I couldn't leave. I couldn't go. So I said, Chindo, Sunday, my mother's going to be sick. My mother's going to be sick and I won't be able to see you. And he took it as a runoff, was it?
Yeah. Like you were blowing him off.
Yeah, blowing him off, yeah. And I knew it was, está bien. He didn't beg me or nothing. Está bien. So, if I hadn't, it was snowing outside, it had snowed, it was a lot of snow, and me and Grace had gone to my sister Mary in the snow. And then I knew, and I told Grace, está bien. So I went back to tell him that, go ahead and pick me up, and I'll talk to him later. And I did. I don't know how I could stay with my mother or what, but he said if I hadn't gone back, he would never have seen me again.
Well, we met at the drugstore, and I don't ever had a date or nothing. We just met at the drugstore, and I said, she told me, you know what, I'm not going to be able to see you Sunday because my mom's going to be sick. Oh man, I don't want to brush off. What a way to get her. I don't say, okay, it's all right. That's it. I wasn't planning to go to her again or nothing. I said that she was just brushing me off. So that's what I told her. I said, okay. She realized, she noticed how my reaction, that well, that was it. I mean, I didn't want to fool around with her no more because she's going, what a excuse, you know. How could she know when she was going to be sick? So I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. Okay, it's fine. And she realized that what my reaction, I guess. And so she went back and she apologized. I didn't explain it, but we can tell my mom gets sick and we can tell when she's coming down with her illness. And I know for the fact that she's going to be sick Sunday. So that was it. If she hadn't come back and explained to me, because she realized, I get from my reaction, that I didn't believe her. And I said, well, she's just trying to brush me off, so fine. Just call it quits, you know. And so, but if she hadn't come back, I wouldn't have seen her. But she came back, and I don't know if we went out.
Had a drugstore named Howard's Drugstore, and that was a hangout for all the kids in Isleta. So we'd go there and take us ice cream or wool's or something just to congregate there. And I was supposed to wait for Daddy, for Grandpa, to meet him there. So I waited and he wouldn't come, and I said, everybody knows that I was stood up. And then there was this guy that invited me out that used to be I used to go out with him. He says, well, why don't we go to the movies? I said, no, ahorita viene. So even Jay Arms was there, Jay Arms, the detective. He was there too, and they were making fun of me. Okay. So I stayed there, so, and then he finally comes in. He forgot about it. He was working on his car. And I was happy to see him.
And we had a date, and I went to fix because I was doing mechanic work. I like to do mechanic work. And I went to tune up a friend's car in Buford. And I was working the car and completely forgot. And then I remembered, and I rushed home and cleaned up and shaved. And cleaned up and just changed. And so I went. I didn't think she would be still there, because we were supposed to meet at Howard's drugstore. And she was that way, and she's so embarrassed because. And then there's another guy that had taken her out. And he wanted to take her out. He says, no, he said, I'm waiting for Chindas. She's not going to come. The guy was saying, he's not going. And she was, oh, I'm very fine as you are. He looked down on me. Can't believe it.